Welcome to the Christian Success Show, the show that helps you achieve more success in every area of your life. I'm your host, Wes Young. Thank you for joining me today. The Christian Success Show is brought to you by Christian-Success.com. Visit Christian-Success.com to join the community and check out the special $7 deals designed to help you achieve big success in specific areas of your life. If you want personal help achieving more success, you can find out how to work with the top Christian life, success, and business coach and consultant at Christian-Success.com/coach. Now, let's get started with today's show. Today's show is what the Bible says about failure. And you might find this interesting or question why we would do a show about failure, but the fact is, when you're working towards success, you're going to run into issues. You're going to have things that you try to do that don't work out. This is also true in life. It's not just in your path towards success. It doesn't matter what area of life you're working on success in, or if you're not even working towards success. This is just a fact of life that we're going to have things that don't always work out or don't work out the way that we'd like, but the Bible gives us some specific instructions about how we can deal with things that don't work out or with failure. And that's what I want to do today, is go over some of the Bible verses about failure. So let's go ahead and get started. The first verse is Psalms 73:26. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. This simply means that when we live for God and follow what He wants us to do and follow what He teaches us in the Bible, that we can count on His strength to help us even when things don't go well. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. The next verse, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Him who strengthens me. This is a pretty famous Bible verse, and you've probably heard it before, but we need to know that we can lean on God and Jesus when we're trying to achieve success. The next verse is Proverbs 24:16. For the righteous falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked stumble in times of calamity. And what I really want to focus on in this verse is for the righteous falls 7 times and rises again. This speaks to me directly about never giving up. When you're working towards an important vision or success goal, you need to be so dedicated that you're never going to give up. Even if you get knocked down, 7 times, then get up 8 times and keep working, because God's going to keep helping you as long as you're working towards something valuable and something good that's not against His will. He's going to help you as long as you never give up. The next verse is 1 Peter 5:7, casting all your anxieties on Him because He cares for you. This is important because when you fail or when things aren't working quite like you'd like them to, it can lead to some anxiety. You can get feeling down, but you need to lean on God and cast your anxieties on Him. Pray and lean on God to help you not be so anxious and to help you work through whatever might be going on. The next verse, 2 Timothy 1:7. For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. We don't have to fear failure. We're going to have some failures. We're going to have some areas where things don't work out as well as we'd like. But we do not have to fear them when we're leading a godly life. Because it says, for God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. And you'll find that power and love and self-control, all three have a big part in any success you're trying to achieve or anything that you're working towards. The next verse, Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. So, the beginning of that verse, be strong and courageous. Courageous, moving forward, following your plan, following your path. Be strong, be courageous. You are going to have difficulties, but you can continue to be strong and courageous. Do not fear, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. That's extremely powerful right there, because when God's with you at all times, no matter what happens here, no matter what happens on your path, no matter what obstacles come up or what failures you might face, if you can be strong and courageous knowing that God is with you and He's not going to leave you or forsake you, that's a big, powerful thing to help you keep moving in times of struggle. You always need to remember this. The next verse, Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. What else do you need to know about failure and what the Bible says than this verse out of Isaiah? Fear not, for I am with you. How can you fear when you know God is with you? Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. When God strengthens you and is with you, you cannot fail unless you quit. I will help you. A promise that if you're living a godly life, that God's going to help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Such a powerful promise in the Bible, and a powerful Bible verse there. Isaiah 41:13 is the next verse. For I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, fear not, I am the one who helps you. The next verse, Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Another verse with great promises in it. The next verse, Philippians 4:6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. So you don't have to be anxious about anything if you go to God with prayer and supplication and with thanksgiving. Let your requests be known to God. Make sure, though, that you're living for God, you're living a godly life, and you take everything to God in prayer, supplication, and thanksgiving. Don't forget to be thankful for what you have and what God has done for you. Okay, the next verse, Psalm 145:14. The Lord upholds all who are falling and raises up all who are bowed down. The promise is not that you're not going to face struggles or face failures in life. The promise is that the Lord's going to uphold you when you are falling and raises you up when you are bowed down. The next verse, Psalm 55:22. Cast your burden on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be moved. Once again, you turn to God and look to God for all of your support through anything you're facing, including failures. He will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be moved. Live your life for God and never give up. The final verse today is Romans 8:28. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to His purpose. Once again, another powerful Bible verse about failure. We know that for those who love God, all things work together for good. So even if something doesn't work and something's failing, you can rest assured that all things work together for good, for those who are called according to His purpose. So, those are the Bible verses about failure. I'll go over quickly the verses again so that you can jot them down if you want to look them up yourself. Psalm 73:26, Philippians 4:13, Proverbs 24:16, 1 Peter 5:7, 2 Timothy 1:7, Deuteronomy 31:6, Isaiah 41:10, Isaiah 41:13, Joshua 1:9, Philippians 4:6, Psalm 145:14, Psalm 55:22, and Romans 8:28. I want to sincerely thank you for joining me today. I know that you have plenty of options on how you spend your time, and it's an honor you're letting me help you achieve more success in your life. God bless you. Don't forget to check out the special $7 deals designed to help you achieve more success in specific areas of your life at Christian-success.com. If you want personal help achieving more success, you can find out how to work with the top Christian life, success, and business coach and consultant at Christian-success.com/coach. Have a blessed day.